basically 2 weeks ago, I did my podcast on this, and I invited an economist, Tom Hagna, who's very well known for the insurance and financial services industry, who definitely advocates for retirement planning. And we were talking about at the time, because it was interesting that week. Yes, the national debt, according to U.S. debt clock, topped 35 trillion. The same week, Trump came out and said we're not going to tax Social Security retirement benefits. Now, I'm glad to hear that announcement, but like no one was complaining about that necessarily. I'd like to see those limits increased as opposed to having been frozen for the past 40 years. I'd like to see them increased and then indexed to inflation. That would be a far more responsible way to manage that, because there's certain people that maybe they should be paying those taxes on their Social Security. I'm looking at where people place their wealth will determine how many more checks they're going to be writing to the U.S. Treasury. Where your money is more important than what it earns. That's one of the greatest things I've learned over the past few years. And I'm also concerned that a lot of financial advisors were really flocking to Roth accounts. Here's the thing about Roth. I predict, this is not in the tax code, not yet. I predict one day Roth will be treated the same way as municipal bond tax exempt income was in terms of Social Security taxation. They say it's income tax free. Well, no, it's not income tax free if you're counting it toward the provisional income calculation of whether your Social Security benefits become taxable. So all they have to do is change the provisional income, say your Roth account, your distributions, which are reported on a 1099 form. Let's put that onto the form. And then, you know what? Let's go ahead and make your Social Security means tested, that if you have enough other income, you don't get your Social Security anymore. I predict that is in the future.